Danny Flexen here for Seconds Out with Lewis Richardson, GB middleweight rep ahead of the European qualifier. Starts in a couple of days. Lewis, you only got 2 weeks notice for this. Were you kind of delighted to receive the call, bit apprehensive? What was your reaction?
You know, I've been training hard. One of my attributes, I'm focused, I'm driven, and I train hard all the time, So when I got the reserve call, sort of when we come back from Kazakhstan, I was like, I'm going to stay on it in case anything happens, and it's happened, So you can say I've had 2 weeks notice, but I've been preparing for this like I was going anyway, so I'm fully prepared and I'm ready.
Did you feel a bit unlucky not to get the nod originally? And obviously Sammy Lee had that Commonwealth Games gold as well, but did you feel that you could have edged it?
I think I could have in sort of sparring, things like that, but Sammy has got the experience, so I had to respect that and respect the decision of the coaches. It's been a really good 6 months for me. Won the Olympic test event back in October out in Japan, and that sort of kick-started me onto the next few months sparring and just developing at a fast pace and doing really well. But I fully respected the coach's decision in picking Sammy.
Tell us a bit about the training camp with the Kazakhs as well, because apparently that was instrumental in the decision to bring you forward after Sammy's injury.
It was good, mate. Like, obviously the Kazakhs are probably one of the world leader nations, along with us as well, But to be sparring, I think they're middleweights. They've both won world medals, So they're top middleweights, and I more than held my own over there, and I felt comfortable and I felt good. For me, it was a big platform because I had my GB debut last year against a Kazakh, and he beat me, and I had a gym bout with him last month in Kazakhstan. So to see the development over the last 12 months for myself, it was a good bit of confidence, and it was a good experience.
Now, a lot of your fellow squad members, although they're from Britain, of course, aren't from London. You're from Colchester, which isn't too far away from the Copper Box, which is where we are now and where you're going to be fighting in the qualifier. How much of a boost for that? And I'm assuming you can bring quite a lot of people as well.
Yeah, there'll be plenty of people down for me. It's amazing to box so close to home. Even when I was sort of boxing on the circuit before I got onto the GB squad, I was still struggling to get fights locally. I've had 82 fights, only boxing Colchester twice, So to have it in Stratford, it's 45 minutes on the train. It's 45 minutes if you're driving. So I feel blessed to have it so close. And I've got no pressure, no expectations of me. The only expectations is what I put on myself. So I'll have all them people there supporting me. I'll have the locals as well supporting me. So it's a win-win for me, and I'm in a really good place.
What are the expectations you put on yourself? What would qualify as a good result for you? Is it merely qualifying, or do you need to win the qualifying tournament? What is it?
For me, main priority at the moment is to qualify. From there, we go on to focusing on winning the semis and the finals. But for me, it's that quarter-final, winning that quarter-final, and then booking myself on to the Olympics. It's unreal, and it sounds a bit crazy, like even saying it now, but it's a realistic goal, and I believe I'm good enough to achieve that.
In terms of the draw, do you kind of focus on specific people that you see as threats and the best people in the world, or do you wait until the draw is announced, because there's no point kind of focusing too much on people you're not even going to fight?
I can't focus on the uncontrollables, them things out of my control, and if I was to focus on them, I'd just be working myself up. Obviously it's in the back of your mind. We've got world champions in my division in Europe, so you're aware of the potential opponents, but I train hard, and the coaches have belief in me, and I've believed in myself that I'm good enough to mix it with the best in the world.
And when's your first fight likely to be?
Could be Saturday, depending on the draw. Obviously, draw tomorrow. Could be Saturday or Monday. Some of the boys will get a bye through the first round because there's over 32 in our category, so there'll be a few boxes that need to box to cut it down to 32.
And tell us a bit about your life outside the ring. Do you still live at home, for example?
Yeah, I still live with my mum, close with her, close with my dad as well. Dad lives very close, so we're quite like a close-knit family. Mum and dad are split, but they're good friends sort of thing, so no animosity. My brother, he's like my role model, he's my best mate, and just a close-knit family, close friends around me, and I'm just in a good place. I've got a good support team around me. I've got a good coach, got really good sponsors, and it's just nice to have that support. And I believe, they believe, and I believe that we can go all the way, and we can go to Tokyo.
And how will you celebrate if you do qualify?
I don't even know. You know, I ain't even thought about. You know, I'll have a bit of time off with my friends and family, and then it's all eyes towards Tokyo then. But it's a mad thought even thinking about. You know, 6 months ago I would never been in this position, but I applied myself, and I stayed on it, and I stayed ready, and the opportunity's come now, and it's up to me now to like seize the moment.
How important do you think that side of it is, the kind of mental side, focusing on it, and it's kind of come true? You've kind of created your own luck, if you like.
Yeah, it's a massive part. The mental side of boxing is massive, you know, and I think it's only sort of getting a bit of recognition now because it's a very macho sport. Very, I'm the man. I'm stronger than you, you know. But it's so much. The mental side of things is so important, and I just feel like I've got it down. I feel like I'm in control of my own situation now, and for me, it's just focusing, as I said, on the controllables, what I can focus on, and for me that's personal development, and that's improving not only as a boxer but as a person, and I believe I'm doing that, and yeah, it's just exciting times.
And for people that haven't seen you fight before, what sort of style can we expect throughout next week?
Tall, rangy, fast hands, you know, bit of a counter puncher, but I can go first as well. Just nice slick skills and the art of boxing, you know. You'll see plenty of that, but if I need to have a tear up, I can have a tear up as well, you know. I can do a bit of both, but I'll be ready for whatever's coming at me.
I bet the spars with Ben Whitaker are worth watching.
Yeah. Me and Ben have good spars. You know, the welterweights, the light heavies, and the middleweights. You know, we have some quality sparring up GB. Some of the best in the world. You know, and then going over to other countries as well. It's just we have a real good support team, and we're lucky to be on GB. You know, GB boxing are a great setup, and I'm very fortunate and very grateful and enjoying the moment. I really am. So it's good.
Brilliant. Well, we wish you the very best of luck. We look forward to watching you in action.
Thanks a lot.
Cheers, man.